Good afternoon, it's Mr Lintern here, and today we're going to show you addition with 5-digit numbers including exchanging. So I have a calculation that reads 46,377 added to 23,846. So as with all our column addition, I'm going to start by adding our ones column. So first I know that 7 add 6 is 13. So 13 is made up of 3 ones and 1 10. So I'm going to put the 3 ones in the equals box in my ones column. I'm going to exchange the 10 across to the tens column. Put it underneath the equals box so that I don't forget to add it on later. So then I'll add my tens column. 7 tens add 4 tens is 11 tens. And an extra one is 12 tens. So I have 120. I can add the 2 to my equals box and take the 1 across, so because I've exchanged it for an extra 100. Then I add my hundreds, so I've got 300, add 800 is 1,100. And an extra 100, which means 1,200. So I can place my 200 in my hundreds box and exchange my 1,000 across, and again put it under the equals box so we don't forget to add it on later. Then I've got to add my thousands column. 6 add 3 is 9, and an extra 1 is 10. So that means I have 10,000. So I can place the 0 and exchange across because I have an extra 10,000. Then I add my 10,000s to finish, so I have 4, 40,000, add 20,000 is 60,000, and an extra 1 which is 70,000. Because I'm in my 10,000s column, I can add that as a 7. So I have 70,223. Hi, here's another example of addition with 5-digit numbers including exchanging. So now I have the calculation 56,481 add 48,720. So I'm going to start with my ones column again. So 1 add 0 is 1, so that's fine. I can add that straight into my equals box. I have nothing to exchange, so I can move across to my tens column. 8 tens add 2 tens, so 8 tens add 2 tens is 100. So I have 0 tens, and I exchange that extra 100 across to my hundreds column, and making sure I put it underneath so I don't forget it when I add the hundreds column up. Now I have 4 add 700. 400 add 700 is 1,100. Add an extra 100 is 1,200. So I can put my 2 in my hundreds column, as that's 200, and exchange the 1,000 across to my thousands column. Then I can add my thousands column. So 6 add 8 is 14,000, and an extra 1 is 15,000. So in 15,000 I have 1 10,000 and 5,000. So I can put the 5,000 into my thousands column and move the 1 10,000 or exchange it across under my 10,000s box here. Then I can complete the calculation by saying, well, 50,000 and 40,000 is 90,000, and the extra one is 100,000. So because I've got then another column which is hundreds of thousands, I can add 100,000. I have no more calculations to do, so my answer then is 105,201. Okay, we're going to have a look at one more example of addition with 5-digit numbers including exchanging. So I'm going to start in my ones column again. I can add 8 add 2 is 10. So in 10 I have 0 ones and 1 10. So I'm going to exchange my 1 10 across to my tens column, placing it underneath the equals box so I don't forget to add it later. Next I can add my tens column. I can add 6 tens, add 3 tens is 9 tens or 90, and add the extra 1 which is 100. So in 100 I have 0 tens and 100. So I can exchange my 100 across to my 100s column. Then I can add my hundreds column. So I can add 300 and 400, which is 700, and that extra 100, which is 800. So I can put the 8 straight into my hundreds column because it's 800. I do not need to exchange anything across, so I can now add my thousands column. 9,000 add 2,000 is 11,000. So in 11,000 I have 1,000 and I have 10,000. So I'm going to exchange the 10,000 across to my 10,000s column. Then the final calculation, I'm going to add my 10,000s column. So 40,000 add 20,000 is 60,000, and that extra 10,000 which equals 70,000. So I can put 7 into my 10,000s box because that's 70,000, and then the answer is 71,800. So hopefully you'll be able to follow these videos and have a go at some addition with 5-digit numbers, including exchanges for yourself.